Greetings everyone from all across the globe. We are here again, as usual, talking about language and any opportunities that may arise along with it. Today's subject is...
Basically, today we are talking about the problems faced by underdeveloped countries and why do we want the people to go to developed countries to study. In short, why shall you study abroad if you are from a developed country?
Fair enough. So there are multiple aspects to this particular question, and you may ask yourself if you belong to one of the developing countries as to, why? Why would I pursue my education in one of the developed countries? Well, the first and very foremost is the very fact that, when you study in an educational institute in a developed country, their format or their way of looking at things, it's basically much more refined, compared to the developing countries.
True. Do you want to say?
Based on, I just don't want to,
no problem.
Make it all plain, based on, first of all, the educational, needs of people. All right. Okay. In developing countries, you have different needs based on what's happening in the developed countries. They're far beyond in terms of their research, all right, their development, etc., etc.
They're ahead.
R&D. That's what the usual.
By the person who was talking to you had been staying into such foreign countries himself, developed one, so he's the right person to talk about. Would you be kind enough to tell me about as you mentioned, research, right? So, do you think that in the countries like Pakistan, maybe Afghanistan, or maybe India, or such kind of developed countries, developing countries, do you think that the standards of research over there are for sure the higher? Or if something is made up in Pakistan and something is made in USA, has a straightforward, sure difference?
Stark difference, that's what I would say, all right? Quality of research and development over there in the developed countries it's much more refined, courtesy of, the faculty primarily, that they have over there. I'm not criticizing anyone, but then again, the methods or the strategies that they follow over there, they're standard and they're applied across the board, all right? No exceptions whatsoever. And when you talk about, developing countries, there are certain, exceptions. But overall, you could say that there are a lot of things that need to be worked on, need to be improved, all right? Faculty profile, of course, but then again, at the same time, not just the profile, the quality of the research that's taking place.
Okay, so would you recommend the people to go to English-speaking countries, for example, UK, Australia, Canada, Ireland, or maybe USA, or you would encourage them to go to Europe, for example, the Western Europe?
Well, there are different areas, there are different countries, different institutes in different parts of the world that are known for, their expertise. For example, if you want to pursue engineering, you could either go to Germany or you could go to the US because they have the good engineering universities. Two different places, but then again, you achieve the same result. Secondly, if you want to go for arts or, general sciences or social sciences, I'd suggest go for maybe institute somewhere in Europe overall, all right? But then again, you can always pursue your education anywhere you want.
For sure. My last question for you.
Please.
Okay, what do you think? The person who was born up here in, let's say, Pakistan or India or Africa or somewhere like such places, is that good for the family itself that if they send their son or a daughter abroad for studies, what benefits does it bring to the family?
Many, but of course, you have to categorize them in terms of short-term benefits and long-term benefits, all right? In short-term benefits, I won't say there is too much, but then again, in terms of, long-term benefits, of course, first of all, you get educated over there, then eventually, there are ways where you can kind of apply for citizenship, all right, or PR at least.
Get settled over there.
Exactly.
In short-term goals or kind of advantages, I would say, if someone goes abroad for sure, tries getting the sense of responsibility as he is not here in Pakistan.
That is true.
For example, when I was doing my BS over here, I didn't go for a job.
Fair enough.
But if anyone goes abroad from such areas where we belong to, so what happens exactly is they go out and they go for their work, 20 hours a week, they try their best to get as much as they can. And my cousin, he went to UK, and before that he didn't go to, take even a glass of water for himself.
Right.
Then he came back to Pakistan over here.
Changed
the man, and actually cooking some kind of turnips for him.
Lovely.
Or trying some new dishes of like rice or something.
Interesting.
Rice is not a word, right?
Rice?
Rices.
I don't know if you have multiple.
All right, different.
Species, you know,
Oh,
of
fine.
rights.
So he was doing that.
Uh-huh.
So the sense of responsibility,
Okay.
I guess, we get the most from it, and pretty penny by the way
Yeah.
from them.
Personally, you know, as for personal development, yes, short-term objectives or short-term achievements, yes,
Yep.
so they are there, of course. But since it's the first part of the question, with
It's
the
all
political,
good, yeah.
family, and all
No
that,
problem.
So, that's not-
So that's the thing, okay? Both of us are here in Islamabad, Ayed Markaz. If you guys have any such kind of queries, that where should you go, how shall we apply, about kind of writing SOPs or maybe making your files and correspondence with the university, helping you preparing your interview, and for sure the IELTS, SAT, PET.
We have a
do
lot
the
of
work.
courses to offer. Trust me.
For
you know,
sure.
you can come visit us here in I8, and you know we can sit, talk about stuff, tell us your requirements, and we'll be pinpoint with whatever we can help you with.
That's the thing. Till then, God bless Pakistan.
Take care of yourselves, people. See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.